Hello, beautiful souls. This is a soldier of light reporting for duty, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in today. Today is a little different of a show for you guys. Today is just going to be just kind of chatting with you all and seeing how things are going. And then if you guys have any type of questions you might have, if you want to have them answered, this is an open forum. If you want to have a reading from me, you guys can go ahead and post anything you like in the super chats. And I just wanted to see how you guys are all doing today. So let's see here. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is awesome. So how many are we? Got 25. I know it's going to grow. So, but first thing I just wanted to say to you guys has it's been awesome. We didn't have a show yesterday for the roundtable. For some of you guys who are wondering, because I was supposed to be on vacation, and there was a problem with the flights and the airline. But I was able to move it around, and things worked out pretty good. So I'll be going on vacation in a couple of weeks now. So that'll take. It was felt like I was in the twilight zone yesterday. It was so bad. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I just went up to the Chicago O'Hare Airport, and every time I go on that to the airport up there in Chicago, every time I go to the city of Chicago, I get attacked spiritually every time. And I get up in the heart of the city, and right when I get up into the heart of the city area, I literally get the same thing every time: heaviness in my chest, like right in my heart, and it's pain shooting into my heart, and it goes into my back, and it hurts. Like it feels like I'm having a heart attack. It feels like that every time. And I just started noticing that. And then when I leave Chicago, same thing. It just goes away like right away. And I've had that multiple times during attacks that I've had on me for helping clear negative energies from people and their spaces. But that's part of the fight that we're all in. So the darkness didn't win yesterday, even though they tried. Literally, I felt like I was in the twilight zone. Just finding a parking spot, even at Chicago O'Hare Airport yesterday, it was a nightmare. Like we were there for 25 minutes trying to find a parking spot. I've never had that problem. Like it was so jam packed with people in the parking garage. Literally 20 minutes to find a parking spot. It was a nightmare. So this next time I'm ready. Not going to slow me down next time. So let's see here. Let's see who we have. Colleen. Thank you. Thank you. Same to you. Windy Day. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Hip to Helen. Thank you for coming on. Russ. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm glad you got your Zim and your Dinar. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Hey, you're gonna be able to do amazing things with those. I know. So you have good intentions, I feel, and the universe will guide you. So The Reality by J Rocco, Mr. Rockstar. Thanks, man. Welcome. Red Ace 2020. Welcome, welcome. Cindy L, welcome. Let's see. Lady D, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Cindy L, welcome. Let's see. Joanne, welcome. Earthlight 2010, welcome, welcome. Brianna Arnold, welcome. Tanya Lani Ortega, I hope that I said that right. If not, I apologize. Welcome. Cindy L, welcome. Betsy Warner, welcome. DHP Jr., welcome. Shay, welcome. Elaney, welcome. Forever Free. I don't know if that's Canada. I'm guessing that's what that stands for. Welcome. Elizabeth Rodriguez, welcome. Sweet Ginger Cakes, welcome. Diane Wiley, welcome. Trish73, welcome. Mystic Momicles, welcome. Kathy, welcome. Rosie Ann, welcome. All right. Any questions you guys have for me? Like, so this is just kind of a sit around and talk, and there's questions you guys have, we can always start to pull. Um, I have no problems with that. Let me just pull in general right now. I want to see what universe maybe has for us. You guys want me to pull some cards just in general to see what the universe has for us? Go ahead and put it in the chat. That's how you guys cool with that. Nice. That's a good thing. We always try to. We we always try to pronounce names correctly. That's always the goal. I promise you that. But before we get started with this, I want to I want to start my show with or just this live. I think that the world needs some healing, because I know that I've had some heavier energies from others around myself as well, and just some heavy energies that I'm dealing with for others, is what I'm getting at. So I feel like there's a lot of heaviness going on in the world. So I feel like what we need to do at this point is we're going to do a little healing and um, send some love. Send some love out to all the people who want to, maybe that you want to help, maybe within your heart. Send them well wishes, send them the light. I know Janine is having a rough go at it um, with her brother and her situation as well. I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of this full moon that recently happened is there's a lot of revelations I feel that people are coming to. I feel like these are things that people are going to work through, and these things are going to come to light, and a lot of things that people are dealing with. Like I feel like a lot of like even now, like as I'm talking, I can feel spirit a lot. Um, and it's just I feel people's anxieties. That's what I feel right now. That's what I feel the most, like almost like a jittery, I don't know, like a fluttering heart. So I feel like maybe maybe we should just kind of start the show with just doing some type of um, affirmations, possibly. So if you want to light a candle, you can. You don't need, it's not necessary. If you have some sage, if you want to get that, you can, or whatever you have. You don't even need that. It's just your intention is the main part. And I feel like I feel like we need to raise the vibration of the people around us. So I feel like there's a lot of people who need healing energy. So I'm gonna help send it out with my guides, and we're just gonna do some meditation for just a minute here before we kind of get started into reading some cards. So, so what we want to do is close your eyes, and I want you guys all that beautiful white light that you've given away so freely to the universe and to others. I want you to pull this energy in, because this energy is we need to pull it in and we need to heal it. We need to heal ourselves and we need to heal the energy around us. So we're going to start to pull this beautiful white light energy that we've given away, and we're going to pull it in through the top of our head. We're going to pull it in through the bottom of our feet, and we're going to pull it in through our heart. Most important part is pulling it through your heart. Open your heart to love, open your heart to forgiveness. Say these things, these affirmations, send the light, send the love to whoever you have intentions for, the world, certain people. I am healing. I am loved. I am protected. I am divine. I am forgiven. I am ascending. I am no longer affected by my past. I am releasing all energies that do not belong to me. I am sending love, light, and healing to the world. And so it is. so be it. So I feel like that's an important thing for us, because I feel a lot of people's energies like all the time, and it's like when you guys see me get like emotional. I'm not an emotional person. I'm not an emotional person at all, but I feel a lot of people's energies lately, and the good, the bad, everything in between, and I feel like a lot of you do as well. So we as we go along in this journey, we're gonna experience a lot of up and down emotions. A lot of good, sometimes not so good, and it's how we continue the fight. And I learned something about myself as well. Some brilliant person that I owe a lot to in my a lot of my experiences that I've had. Just told me that, yeah, again, you're a warrior. You've always been a warrior of the light. You're a prayer. I mean, just you're always around the light. You are connected to Archangel Michael from another person that was able to channel this as well. So I've been told this multiple times, and he told me that you are a warrior. Like you, that's part of what you thrive in the fight against the darkness. That's what thrives me, is the fight against the darkness, and always has. So that's what I want people to realize is you're in this fight. You're in this fight. It's going to be ugly at times, always. And it's always going to be, it's going to be ugly at times. It's meant to be. But on the other side of the ugliness is going to come beautiful things and light of just abundance. I've seen the new rainbows. The new rainbow isn't going to look like a regular rainbow. The new rainbow is going to look like a rainbow, but with more colors, and it's going to be surrounded by white light. It's going to radiate so much light that it's going to be like you touch it, you come around it, you'll heal. Like you'll instantaneously heal. That's what I've been getting lately. And also, I want to know, did you guys, before I kind of jump into some cards too, I appreciate the super chat. I'll get to that one. But before I get to that, like I said, I'm going to pull some just in general to see what's going on. But did any of you guys see the picture that I posted on my YouTube channel? Dude, I caught a pyramid. Something told me to go out. Okay, so lately I've been getting these downloads. I've been going to the last time it was the sun. Go take a picture of the sun in the same time, the day I took a picture of the sun, the moon, I could see the moon and the sun like almost right next to each other in the daytime, and the moon like very high definition. So something told me to get up from my house, go outside and take a picture. So I did of the sun, and I caught a ship, and it was moving around all around the sun, and I caught it. I'm like, okay, and I did it again to make sure. I'm like, this thing, and then it was gone. I didn't see it the second time. I went to take a picture. So later in the day, of that same day, I said, you know what, I'm going to take another picture. And something told me to. There was a lot of chemtrails in the sky too. And I took a picture of the sun again, and I caught it again, only for a split second. It moves around the whole, like zips around the sun. So I'm like, wow. So I've been seeing a lot of UFOs lately, as you guys who followed me for a while know. And then during the full moon, I was taking my crystals and everything outside, and I'm going to go ground myself on the ground, and something told me to go outside and look at the moon. And I was like, okay. So I went outside and I looked up, and I was like, oh my God, the moon had a halo around it, a perfect circle. I mean, it was symmetrical. And the funny thing is, before I even looked up, when I saw the moon, I looked up in the sky, and the first, what popped in my head from spirit was geometry, geometry, geometry. And that's exactly what I told I walked inside, told my wife, I said, the sky looks like a geometry problem to me. And I got geometry because everything had very, very symmetrical angles. And it was how I looked at it. I'm like, wow. So I took a picture of the moon because it was a perfect circle around the moon. Perfect. And that's hard to do. So there's something to that. So another thing that came up is when I took a picture, I saw this ship again, and it was doing the same thing. It was zipping around, and only when I zoomed really in close, I could see it, and it was zoom around the moon, and it was gone. I didn't find it the second time. And when I zoomed back out, I took another picture, and something told me again, take another picture. I took another picture, and that's when I caught the pyramid ship. And if you look at it, it there looks like the moon in that picture. It's the moon, but it looks like if you look at the money, our money, like the pyramid is what it reminded me of with the light in the middle or the separation from the peak of the pyramid. It kind of reminded me like illumination, like the pyramid, and it was like a perfect triangle. And I was like, wow. So I asked my guides, I came right in after I saw that, and I'm like, wow, okay. I said, I went and pulled some cards on it, and it said, I asked, who are you? Is there any message you would have for me? And I got that it was family, off-world family members, and they were here to protect us and here to fight for us. So I was like, wow. And I got that like a couple of different times that because I kept getting the lovers card. They're here because they love us. They're here to protect us. They're here to fight for us. So I figured I'd share that with you. That's why I posted that pyramid. It's a perfect pyramid in there too. Like, and it went away. I tried to take a picture of it again, and I couldn't. I never could see it again. I tried it again. I took multiple pictures and I couldn't find it. That's the only one, but it was very visible inside. And it was, and the funny thing is, the pyramid went it like rose, like it was looked like it was trying to center itself inside the circle that was around the moon. Like almost like a geometry thing, you know. It's like, I don't know, a portal or something. Maybe that's what I saw at the time. It was different. I'm telling you, I saw a for sure. I know I saw a ship. So it's pretty awesome. So I've seen like 3 UFOs in like the last couple months. So all right, that's enough of that. So I'm gonna get to the super chat earlier above. So thank you for that. Let's see, Lady D, can you tell me why we soul tribers are being awakened at 3 a.m.? I will get to that first, and then I will. I just want to pull some cards and see what Spirit has for us. Here we go. So what Spirit's telling me is there's a lot of things going on, like romantically, not saying like in love with someone else, just what I feel like romantic, learning to love yourself is what I feel Spirit is saying. We're becoming more creative. We're learning new ways of things about what we're doing. Maybe we're creative about how we present ourselves now, or being creative in new things we're learning, new skills. And I feel like this is also something that's coming. Maybe you're a knight in shining armor for someone, or you will be. And I feel like that's something that we're working because we're loving ourselves. We're able to help others. So we will become someone else's knight in shining armor. And I feel like we're here to bring. This is going to bring fulfillment for people with that 10 of Cups. That's something that tells me this is divine. This is like a beautiful fulfillment of love, of your health, of your family life. And this is what I feel like we're going to have. That if we've had some disruptions, I feel we're going to be someone's knight in shining armor when something happens. And I feel like this is going to bring us closer together again. And the Magician comes up. So I feel like a lot of people are creating things. We're manifesting whatever we want our reality to be and what we feel. We're developing skills. So that comes back to what I mentioned in the previous card. We're building skills. There's something we're working on. We're learning new skills. We're expanding our knowledge. And we have all the tools in the toolbox with the Magician in order to take care of those things. And so they're telling us, beautiful. So the next card I get is the Strength card. That tells me that you're strong. Be courageous. And this is not an easy task. But the Spirit's saying, You have be the courageous being of light that you are. In love, also that strength card tells me that you guys are loving, even if we don't feel loved at times, that you are loved and you love unconditionally with that. And to be strong, don't let others deter you and other energies around you deter you. Have the strength to proceed in how you want your timeline and your present time to be with that magician card. So whatever it is that you want your future to be, you have the tools and you have the strength. Queen of Swords comes out. So they also want you to be they want you to stand in your own truth. They want you to be proud. They want you to be the leader that you are. You are in this group for a reason, to be a leader for others. And you're going to be a light for others. So what they're telling me is, but they also want me to say that there's got to be some boundaries, because the Queen of Swords is also, she has boundaries. So I feel like there's going to be some mental clarity for some things. But the boundaries, what I'm getting is maybe spiritually or energetically, that they want you to be diligent about, as we mentioned before, about who you let into your energetic field, and what you emit from your energetic field. And I also have the Hanged Man. So we need to let go. That tells me that's a letting go card. That means spiritual enlightenment. So they're telling me that what they want people to do, as you're doing, they want you to continue to go inside, work on yourself and your heart, connect with spirit, find that enlightenment, learn new skills, broaden your knowledge base. And they're also telling me that the enlightenment is coming, that you're making sacrifices at this time. That's what the hangman also can mean, is a sacrifice. So sacrificing maybe some free time with family, or sacrificing possibly a relationship with someone at this time because of the difference in the views. So that's telling me you're sacrificing something, but you are reaching enlightenment through these sacrifices, is what this is telling me. So then I have the Fool card. So that means that this is part of your journey. You're going to have this new beginning that's coming. So I feel like this is part of it. You're with this enlightenment that you're having. This is part of a journey. This is a brand new journey that you have. And this journey that we're having is this is innocence, basically bringing the love back, bringing that joy back, being ready to take this new journey together as we move forward. Because there's been some loss with the Five of Pentacles. There's been a lot of loss financially. I see a lot of ill health. And I feel like that's a lot of things that that's going on in the world, that maybe this is the energies that we started to feel. People are hurting and all these other things. Like, to speak of Janine, she had someone who has ill health too. So we're trying to manage some of these things. We're trying to manage our lives, and a lot of maybe double lives. Maybe a lot of people do these truther things that maybe their significant others or others in their family don't know about, because it's just they're not maybe as open to some of these things. So I feel like maybe that's it. People are trying to balance between that, between that situation. And the High Priestess comes out, so it tells me they want you to trust your intuition, connect with spirit, trust what you feel in your heart. It also tells me that trust yourself. That's a big thing. A lot of times I hear a lot of, did I understand that? I don't. It's trusting. Trust that things will work out as we put this into the universe. Things will be better. Things will be light. Things will be healed. Just how we want to put this out. Things will come to fruition. So they want you to continue to connect with spirit, as I mentioned before. So that's kind of how I'm going to leave it at that. And the judgment card is at the base of my deck, holding up the reading. So that tells me this is karmic, and there is going to be an awakening. This is part of your awakening, and the trumpets will sound. It may not be audible, but your trumpet is sounded, which is starting your awakening. We've all had the trumpet at this point that's gotten to this point. So we're just going to continue to have these trumpets go off. So this is part of the journey, and this is karmic in nature for us. So that's how I'm going to kind of leave it at that. All right. Let me pull some cards on that one. So thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciated, Lady D. I'm doing double duty tonight, guys. So I'm Jason and Kristen. All right. Our truthers waking up at 3 a.m. Please and thank you for your assistance. All right. Because you're involved, you're a leader. This comes back with that King of Wands. So I feel like possibly you're a leader. You're a leader in this movement spiritually, and I feel like there's some burden with this. That's what comes along with this because I got the Ten of Wands. I mean, something's coming to an end, but it's also part of the plan as far as your journey here. And I feel like as we move forward, it's you're here that you're getting with that Six of Pentacles. So you're receiving messages at 3 a.m. You're receiving downloads, something tangible. So it's a download, energetic upgrades. Those are things you're receiving downloads with that Six of Pentacles. But also, it's a gift. That's something because when you get these downloads, it's to help. You're going to be able. It's a gift you're going to be able to give for others. So it's something to help. And it's to bring balance. I feel like maybe some of the things that we've been out of balance inside, that these upgrades I feel is what we're getting is will help bring balance. And the high priestess comes out. So this is telling me you're getting intuitive messages. You're getting downloads. So besides these energetic upgrades, you're getting messages. That's why the 3 a.m. time. It's something that's coming up with your intuition. You're connecting. So that's something when it comes down to. Oh, and it's also the Two of Cups. So yes, there's people visiting you. There's energies coming. This is something that that's going on, like some type of you're communicating with this energy, and you're waking up. I feel like at the end of that conversation, I feel like that's what you're feeling. And I also get with the Queen of Pentacles. So it's something they're there to provide you with something. They're there to provide you with guidance. I feel like they're there also to possibly that some of these energies could be off-world or off-world people besides our guides, but they're there to help bring something to us with that nurturing. I feel like they help with the nurturing. And the Ace of Cups, yeah, they bring you love. So when you wake up at 3 a.m., it's not a scary thing. You're waking up now because you're receiving love, you're receiving guidance, you're receiving some type of intuitive spiritual message and upgrades, I feel, at that time. And this is helping you transition. So when you're waking up, this is a transition point with that Six of Swords. So that helps, it's helping people move out of troubled waters. It's also helping people maybe release some things like energetically that they needed to release. And they're kind of opening themselves up, I feel, with that Six of Swords. And then I got the Sun card. So I'm not going to pull anymore. So that tells me that whatever you're getting is to bring you love and joy. And it's something it's for the good. So open your heart up to that. Be when you wake up, even though you may get tired of it at the 3 a.m. or whatever time that you're waking up, it could be 4, whatever it is that your time, if it's consistent, because I had that for a while and then I no longer have that happening to me at this point. So but if you're it's a beautiful thing. You're getting upgrades, you're getting messages, you're getting intuitive messages, you're getting downloads, and I feel upgrades to maybe something inside like DNA wise. I feel like that's the reason why you're kind of coming out of that right when you wake up at the 3 a.m. And I hope that resonates there. All right, thank you. DHP Junior. Let me see. All right. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Find your super. Can you tell me what is my connection to music? Let's find out what Spirit has to say. And thank you for the super chat, DHP Junior. I feel you're very creative, and I feel like you're going to have some type of opportunity moving forward with this. And I feel you can channel. I feel like you get channeled almost through your music. And I feel like this is something. I feel like you channel a lot of heartache, a lot of maybe energies. And it comes to, I feel like maybe something that's you feel like someone's loss, someone's pain, or maybe you're channeling your own pain. I feel like this is a creative way for you to be able to channel that. And I feel like you're a very hard worker. You're very productive. I feel like this is something that comes to you and you're very efficient. I feel like this is something that helps you possibly to move forward with some things or help people. And I feel like it's going to bring you prosperity if you haven't already. I feel like this is something that's going to bring you some type of long term success with that Ten of Pentacles. That tells me when it comes to that you are going to that's a legacy card, that it means your financial success is coming, and what you leave behind for others behind you is going to be beautiful. It's going to be fulfilled, not only for yourself, like I said, but others behind you. So it looks like to me, I know you have some decisions going on. Looks like you have something you've been weighing, something you've been weighing, or something that hasn't been happening as quickly possibly as you'd like. But you're manifesting something that's coming, possibly something when it do, maybe a new financial opportunity or something that you're waiting for with maybe within the music. I feel like something you've been manifesting is coming. You're developing a skill. I feel like you're developing maybe a wider range of skills, or you're working on a craft with that Page of Pentacles, and it tells me you're going to have beautiful accomplishment with that World card. You're going to have that. This is something that is going to be a fulfillment moment for you. It's karmic in nature. This is something I feel that you're being driven to do, and I feel it helps you channel, and you have creative ways of kind of putting out the message of from a place from heart and turning that message into something beautiful. So I hope that resonates with you. If it did, please let me know. I always love the feedback, and I'm sending you light and love. Thank you for the question. All right. Moniqueness. Yes. Let's see what we got. I feel, Moniqueness, you're getting intuitive messages. I feel like maybe you're connecting more with spirit, and you're getting these messages. I feel like you're becoming more sensitive to things, possibly things around you. And I also feel like you maybe you're an empath. I feel what they're telling me is you feel heartache, you feel other people's energies. I feel like there's some grief or some loss. It's something along that line. I feel you feel that energy a lot. But I also feel once again that that's something that you're here for. That's part of your mission. I feel with that Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that's a responsibility card for me. That means you're a hard worker. That tells me that these things that you're doing is part of a mission, and I feel like it's going to come to fruition for you. All these things that whatever you've been manifesting as well. That Knight of Pentacles is also a slower moving card. I feel like maybe you're trying to manifest something financially, and with that Ten of Pentacles that comes out again in a different format from the last reading, which is beautiful, is telling me you're going to have that fulfilledness with your finances and the legacy you're going to leave behind. There has been some decisions, there's some things that have been weighing on your mind. I know that there have, and there's something that you've been contemplating. But I also feel you have the courage. You're very persistent on the things that you believe in with that Nine of Wands. This is a test of faith. You've had some tests of faith. So they're telling me when it comes to this, you're very resilient. They want you to maintain your boundaries, the energetic field around you, as we mentioned in the beginning. That's something they're telling me for you. You are moving out of troubled water. So whatever was bothering you, you're moving out of troubled waters. This is a transition point for you. But they also want me to tell you, release some of this emotional baggage that you've been holding, because I feel there's some that you're holding on to. And the Two of Cups, everything is going to be beautiful. You're going to have a beautiful partnership. If you don't already have one, you're going to have one. You're going to have unified love again. You're going to have harmony. This is all going to be, a marriage. If you're not already married, something's coming towards you. I feel like relationship wise, and maybe you're connecting. If you're already with somebody, maybe you're going to connect on a deeper level. I feel moving forward. So that's what I get for spirit for you. And if that resonates with you, please let me know. Thank you. You are of the divine, my friend. Love you. Thank you, Mr. J. Rocco. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Let's see. 116. That's a good number. I like it. So I didn't see Moniqueness. Did that any of that? The people that I read for. Did any of that resonate with you guys? I love feedback. Oh, you are on point again. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I love feedback, good or bad. If you told me, you're a quack and none of that stuff made any sense, dude, that's okay too. I'll still love you and send you love. So that's how I do business. Awesome. Let's see. Who else? My soldier boy. I love calling you that. That's funny. Nice. I know you're an empath. I feel your energy. So thank you, William. It was a pleasure reading for you today. You're awesome, man. You're gonna rock and roll, dude. So I appreciate you taking some time to sit down with me today, and your energy was good. My wife is also very spiritual and very empathic, and she heard from your voice from the other room that she said he's a good energy. He's got good energy. So just wanted to put that out to you. So keep putting that energy out, brother. You're doing great, man. And everything's going to work out for you. I remember many dreams. I've traveled to the same places in different dreams, even remember the directions, etc. The more I think about the dreams, the more they feel like memories. Let's see. Let's see what spirit can tell me for sweet ginger cakes. Look like you're going to do some damage in that picture there with the goggles on and protecting whatever was going on in that picture. It's awesome. You're ready for battle, whatever it was. I dig it. All right. Sweet ginger cakes. Remember direction. Okay. She had me read. What is right? She had me read dreams. Memories. Thank you. Let's see what we get. Yes, I got the world card, the first one. So that tells me strongly, yes, this is multiple reiterations of your life in the different lifetimes. I feel this is something that these are completions. I feel like you're completing these different energetic situations with that world card. You're almost there. I feel like these are things that they're showing you that it's gearing you up. It's gearing you up for your ascension. That's why you keep having the reoccurring dreams. I feel like this is something that's going to awaken you or open you up even more. This is a transition for you once again. So I feel you travel. This is a travel card for me. So you're always traveling. You astral project. So you are astral traveling. So they're showing you things. They're telling you things are coming. They also want you to know that these things that feel familiar, that you've already experienced these and you already have it inside of you to be successful in this. And they also want you to know that this is something that this is a connection. This is the spirit. You're connecting spiritually. That's what this is telling me with that 2 of Cups. So it's telling me you're connecting with spirit guides. It's maybe with source. with God, whatever it is that you connect with. So this is something you're connecting with. That's the reason why you have these recurring dreams. It's to open you. These are messages you're receiving from the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, you're getting their creative ways of showing you. So I feel like this is a way for you to understand possibly that you're having these. And I feel like these are intuitive messages you're receiving, not just seeing the flashes. You're getting downloads, and every time you reoccur these, like you said, it's feeling more normal to you. You're getting downloads and you're putting the pieces together. So I feel as we move forward in this journey, and I feel like it's to help correct things. That's the reason why you're having that's why it's part of your progress with that 5 of Cups. That's why there's good things that have happened, and there's been some not good things that have happened in these scenarios. So I feel like that's what they're telling me. But this is part of your journey. This is a long process. This is something you've been working on. This is something you will continue to work on, and it's going to come to fruition for you. Developing this, and it will come to fulfillment for you. So it's a good thing. They're just giving you downloads so you can kind of start to put some pieces together. All right. Thank you. What can you provide me, Chris Patriot? I hope that resonated as well. So, sweet ginger cakes. Love your feedback. All right. Chris Patriot. Chris Patriot, what can you provide for me? Thank you. Well, the first card that flipped out of my deck was the Knight of Pentacles. So it tells me you are a hard worker, first of all. It also tells me that you're truthful, you're dependable, and you're very responsible. But I also feel possibly maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe there's something going on in your life. Maybe something you were feel deceived by somebody. And I also feel maybe you're very strategic, or maybe you feel something was planned. And there's a lot of gossip. There's something going on possibly in your life with that Page of Swords. And I know maybe it's something, some words that have been talked about, or maybe you're having some conflicting thoughts in your mind, because swords are thoughts and words. So maybe you're having some conflicting information or conflicting thoughts about possibly, yeah. And I see there's maybe some loss there. Maybe there's some heartache, some heartbreak with that 5 of Pentacles. Possibly you had some type of financial loss, or maybe some ill health, or something possibly. Ill health could also be in your relationship. Maybe there's something going on. There's some heartbreak. I see some heartbreak in there with that 3 of Swords. So what I'm seeing is maybe you had some type of issue. Someone hurt you. I feel possibly there's some type of words, or you feel maybe it was something to do. Yeah, I feel like you're holding on to something. There's something maybe that there's some conflict possibly that happened, some type of heartbreak possibly. It could have been with somebody that you are connected with, maybe a Knight of Pentacles. So that could also mean that maybe that's what you're having an issue with, maybe a relationship thing. You're holding on to something. That's the 4 of Pentacles. There's something that's there that you're holding on to. But they're also telling me that you have the courage, and you be open to love. You have the strength and the courage to get through this with that Strength card. And love is coming. And also what they're telling me is you're very independent. So they want you to establish boundaries with that Queen of Swords. They want you to stand in, if you believe something is true, stand in your truth. If you feel something is true in your mind, it's true in your mind to you. So stand in that and believe in that, and be the strong woman that you are, because you're going to go on this new journey. Something, you're on a new journey, or possibly something's going on that you're moving into a new beginning. And this new beginning, I feel like you're a very giving person, and I feel like this is a gift for you. So if you've had some heartbreak and something that's gone on, I feel like maybe you're on a new journey. You're moving, or you're thinking about moving in a new direction. And I feel like that new direction will bring you balance and peace. And it's a gift to you, even though you may not feel it. It will be a gift to you. So I hope that resonates with you, Chris Patriot. If it does, please, I love your feedback, and I'm sending you light and love. Lady D, how can we get over the fear of the spiritual experiences that we are all encountering now? Well, I'm not going to pull cards on that. I'm just going to channel what I get. So what I feel spirit wants me to say is you are protected. I got protected. You are protected. You have to believe that. Some of you don't believe that. You have to truly believe you are protected by the light, because you are protected by the light. And you have to do the work. You have to release things that are holding you back, traumatic memories, unpleasant interactions, things that are holding your energetic field down. You have to release those, because if you're already fearful at that point, and you'll never heal, and you'll never move forward in that without releasing that fear of failure. I get that. I get fear of failure, fear of being judged, fear of the unknown, fear that darkness is coming over them. That's not, we need to, the light, truly believe that you are protected and you are divine. That's why you're so protected, because you are a divine being. You are of the light, and you have all of the tools necessary to release these things. You need to release this emotional baggage. I've seen this tonight quite a few times already. People need to release emotional baggage. We have a lot of it. We have a lot of it. Since we were little, we have to release and have no fear. Release your fear with, when you release that energy with light and love, release the fear that goes with it. And once you do that, nothing's going to touch you. You won't be fearful anymore. You need to open your heart to the light. Open it. And it's here. They're protecting you. You're protected. You're divine. You are surrounded by light and love. Angels are in your corners in every room of your house. Believe that. Don't be fearful. Ask your angels, ask your guides, ask God, ask Jesus. I've seen Jesus twice now. And I ask Jesus all the time for things. And I told Jesus, I'm like, help protect me, like protect me and ease this, help me understand, because Jesus is a teacher. He's a very good teacher. And I feel like I was part of that Jesus teachings. And I feel like that's what this is for. It's to you ask Jesus to help. Even if you don't believe in Jesus, he'll still help you. And ask him to help guide you. That's what you need. And he will protect you and guide you as a teacher, because he is one of the best spiritual teachers. He'll help you with your gifts if you ask him. So don't be afraid, Lady D. Everything is beautiful. Okay. And dragons are always with you guys, because I send them all the time. So we're the light. A gift for you, and what might the card say for me? Thank you, Mr. Chuck. You guys are amazing. We are all the light, guys. All of us. All of us. All of us. Believe that. We are divine, guys. We're divine. We think. That's the problem. This quantum computer that we have upstairs gets in the way of the heart. This is where spirit wants you to connect. You have to believe here, not what this says. You have to believe what the heart tells you. Your spirit will never guide you wrong. I promise you. Promise you. All right, Mr. Chuck, let's see what the cards say for you. What message do you have for Mr. Chuck? Please and thank you for your assistance. You're very independent, Chuck, and you're very courageous. And I feel like you're confident, maybe confident in what's going on. Maybe you have you're very determined and you have a joy, maybe a zest for life. There's some change happening. You're making progress. Whatever situation that you've been working through, you're making progress, and it's coming at you quicker with that Chariot card. Your willpower. I feel like when you set your mind into something, I don't know you, but this is what I feel. When you set your mind to something, you do it, and you're going to do it, and nothing's going to deter you. With that Chariot card, I feel like you're going to run over people. Speed bumps is what I feel. Something's coming to an end. So I feel like, or there's some type of beginning with that death card. So maybe you're in a new direction. Maybe something changed in your life, and something came to an end. But that with that death card, it could also mean that there's a new beginning. Death. Oh, it doesn't mean literal death. It just means that maybe something came to a completion, and now we're moving, or something transformed possibly, and you're moving into a new direction. So you're manifesting things, something financially possibly. So I feel like something that you're manifesting is coming to you, or you're very good. Maybe you're working on some skills, and you have a desire. I feel to learn things, or you have been learning things, and your desire. But I also feel what Spirit's telling me is you need to take some time to rest. That Four of Swords. So I feel like you are a very gung ho type of person. I don't know why. I just keep seeing somebody running. So I feel like you're very passionate and energetic with the things that you want to do, but they tell me that you're very good at the things that you do. So if you put your mind to it, it comes to fruition. So they're telling me you're very good at manifesting things. So, but they're telling me you have to rest. You have to renew yourself. Sometimes you spread yourself a little too thin, or energetically your energy comes down. So they want you in renewal with that Four of Swords. And I feel like you're very nurturing. Maybe it's the things that you do, or you're going to be very abundant. If you're not already you're going to be very abundant financially. And I feel like you're very grounded. You're very rooted in things. And I feel like you're developing things. You're accomplishing the things that you've been setting in motion. I feel like that's something that will come. And the Sun card. So I'm not even going to pull anymore. Between the Empress and the Sun. So whatever you're manifesting, Chuck, that's a touchdown, man. You hit it out of the park, home run, whatever other analogy you want to use. That Sun card, that joy is whatever is going on, or whatever it is that you've been working on, something that you've been changing with that death card, or came to an ending. It's beautiful. You're going to have beautiful joy in your heart again, very successful financially. They also want you to heal and rest. You're in a renewal phase, I feel, at this point. So I hope that resonated with you, Mr. Chuck, and I love some feedback. And thank you very much for the super chat. It's 3 a.m. the witching hour, and our affirmations more powerful than. Okay, so here's the thing. Who do you think came up with that term, the witching hour? I don't know. Maybe the dark. So it's the opposite, I feel. Up is down, left is right. Everything we've learned has been flipped. So the situation, I feel, is 3 a.m. is not a witching hour. And I feel the affirmations are more powerful. That's why I feel a lot of you wake up at 3 a.m. You're waking up around that same time consistently, because I feel that's when we're getting downloads. That's when the energy is the strongest. I feel maybe energetically between the moon and the earth, I feel that's probably one of the most powerful times. For some reason, I feel that's one of the most powerful times energetically. So that's why I feel a lot of you get energetic upgrades and downloads and intuitive messages, and you wake up right around that time, is because of that. I feel that's what it is. So the witching hour is not a bad thing. That's what they just termed it. It's been flipped, and I feel 3 a.m. is a good time. And I feel like there's a reason. I feel like the moon is masculine and the sun is feminine. And I feel like that's the reason why 3 a.m. I feel is so powerful. But that's just what I get intuitively. And I feel, and usually when I intuitively get some things, and when I pull cards, I'm connected pretty good. So I feel like there's a reason why that's been flipped. It's so we are afraid of the 3 a.m. We don't use that situation. We look at it as evil. It's dark because it's black outside, or dark outside. It's not light. It's like, ooh, everything is good. So I feel that's the reason why it's been flipped. So that's why I feel things are more powerful then. All right, DHP Jr. Hope that resonated. That's what I got from Spirit. Thank you for the super sticker or super chat. Let's see. Anything from me. Don't laugh, J. Rocco. Hip to Helen. Thanks for the super sticker, Helen. Let's see what Spirit has for you. I haven't seen the responses from the others yet. I've kind of seen a little bit as I'm trying to do two jobs at the same time. So I'm hoping I can catch some of the. If you private chat me, that would be even easier because it shows up separately for me. So if I've done a reading for you tonight, if you're still here, I would love for you guys if you could send me a private chat. That would be awesome. And then just tell me so I can just click that up personally and flip it and I can read it out loud. Even if it's bad, I'll read it out loud because that's how I do business. So that'd be awesome if you guys could do that. Thank you very much. So hip to Helen. Let's see what we got for Helen. So Helen, I feel maybe that there's some good times in your life. I feel like maybe some joyous time, maybe some type of family get together. Maybe just either you have one or maybe you're becoming closer with your family. Because I see the Ace of Cups. I also see maybe some type of celebration. So Ace of Cups is love. So there's some love. I feel like your family situation or your love situation is very strong or it's becoming very strong. And I feel with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this is something that you're a very nurturing person. But I also feel when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles is you you're very domesticated, so I feel like this is something you're also learning skills. You're developing things. You're expanding your knowledge base with that Queen of Pentacles, and you're also very strong, a very strong woman. And I feel like you're becoming enlightened, and you're seeking this enlightenment with that Hanged Man. So maybe there's some things that maybe you've been searching for, maybe you haven't been able to figure out. Maybe there's some type of, but I feel you do sacrifice a lot of things maybe for others. And I feel like this is something but this is part of your progress. This is something that you're becoming enlightened through your process. And you're the Hermit card. So it tells me you're an old soul. You're soul searching. You've been searching for things, spiritual enlightenment. You blaze a path with that Hermit card, with that lantern. So you're illuminating the path for others. I feel. And as part of your this is part of your progress. I got the Three of Wands, so this is something that's part of your expansion. So I feel like you're helping others, you're expanding. This is something that comes up, and I feel like you have some foresight. You're starting to really develop a lot of these skills, as I said, with that Queen of Pentacles. And also got the Queen of Cups, and I feel like these skills are also helping you heal. Maybe you're going through a healing phase for yourself, but you're also going to help and heal and nurture others with that Queen of Cups. And that tells me that you're becoming more emotionally stable. Things are becoming more stable. So I feel like if there's been something that maybe from that you're just continuing to develop, and you're bringing balance. And I feel like there were some disappointments, or maybe you're looking to possibly walk away from something. And I don't know, maybe some disappointment, something along the line, or being disappointment. Oh, I feel maybe you, and it comes to the 10 of, so it's possibly a disappointment when it comes to maybe what you think your finances may look like, or being disappointed, maybe fear of disappointment, or maybe things not working out for you to as far as maybe financially or something, because I got the 10 of Pentacles, but it tells me that things will work out. So whatever it is that you're walking away from, or thinking about walking away from, or having the doubts from, it will come to fruition and will work out for you for the benefit with that 10 of Pentacles. So it'll be completion and it'll be for abundance. So I hope that resonated with you, Helen. Stacy, let's see what we got. Stacy Bar. Put on my Christmas lights tonight. What messages do you have for Stacy? Wheel of Fortune. So you have some good luck coming to you. There's some change. There's something karmic that just completed, or your change, something that's going to benefit you with that Wheel of Fortune card. I know you maybe had some ups and downs possibly, and I feel like this is something that's going to work out for you moving forward. Good luck. The good luck card. That's a jackpot card. Wheel of Fortune is karmic, and your wishes will come true with that Nine of Cups that followed that. That tells me you're going to be very content with health wise, with your relationship, if and your financial life. That tells me that you're going to have a very good, possibly something financial is going to come to you. You're going to have that jackpot that's going to bring you your wish come true, or whatever you've been manifesting. I feel that karmic change is coming for you, and this is going to be. I feel like maybe there was some regret, or there's some loss possibly, or something that happened. And I feel like maybe with somebody you had maybe a relationship with, and I feel like that's something. Maybe there's a change for the better, possibly, or something that happened with the relationship, but your wish come true. So whatever you've been trying to manifest, your wish will come true. But it looks like there was some type of regret or something that happened, possibly, maybe with something in the relationship, and I feel like that relationship is changed. It's you've had a new cycle, so maybe something changed from a heartache or a loss or something that happened in your past or something that came along. I feel like this is you haven't reached an agreement, and you're happy now. You're going to have that fulfillment with that 10 of Cups. So I feel like you've had a karmic change. Things have been for the better. Your wish will come true. The things that you had, that loss or the fear, release it, because it's the Two of Cups is harmony. It's balance again, a good energy, and the 10 of Cups. So fulfillment in your personal and family life is going to be beautiful. So I hope that resonated with you, Stacy. And thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, Judy C, for the super sticker. You're amazing. Thank you, guys. And it's 107 people in here. Oh yeah, 17. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I'm still here. I'm still trying to. I'm behind the power curve, guys. So I'm way behind in the chat. I'm catching up right now. So, what advice does Spirit have to share in regards to building this connection with someone who doesn't live anywhere near me? Uh-oh. Is Gypsy Mama looking for a Gypsy Daddy? No, I'll look for you. No sweat. I got you. What is building connection with someone who doesn't live? Okay, I got you. First one that comes up is the Moon card. That tells me trust your intuition. Be yourself. Trust what you feel. If you feel how you project things. But I also feel that there may be some type of upheaval. I see the Tower card. So maybe there's some type of an awakening, something that's going on. I feel when it comes to this relationship, maybe things aren't as they appear. With that Moon card is what that could also be telling me. And there may be some disruption there. And I feel like they want you to meditate with that Four of Cups. And I feel like there's something like maybe reevaluate the situation is what they're telling me. There's a lot of illusions with that Seven of Cups. There's a lot of wishful thinking, maybe a lot of things going on, possibly. But I feel with the Sun card, if that's how you proceed, um, Gypsy Mama, I feel like it will work out in your benefit with the Sun card. So I just what that tells me is just kind of be careful, is what they're telling me. Be careful with how you push forward with this energetically, is what they're telling me, because there could be some things maybe that aren't as they appear. So there could be a possible disruption with that, and there could be some victim mentality, maybe some mentally entrapment type deal, or maybe being felt maybe holding yourself back, or feeling trapped. Maybe that's something with the Eight of Swords, or something along that line. I feel like, and that's what the Queen of Wands comes out. So they want you to be courageous. So that means be the fiery personality that you are. Trust your intuition. I feel like they're telling me that however you proceed, if you proceed with caution as you feel you should, that things will work out for you. But that I would just be diligent. That's what I get for you, Gypsy Mama. Gypsy Mama. I hope that resonated with you. That's kind of what I get. Um, and I feel like things will work out for you. You're going to have a beautiful future. I know that because the Ten of Wands, or doing Ten of Pentacles, was underneath my deck. So things are going to work out, but they just want you to make sure that you have a lot going on. I know. So they want you just to kind of proceed with caution. That there could be some disruptions, is what I'm getting. I want to know what my home life moving forward looks like. Thank you. All right, Judy C. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Now we have 98 people, which is what? 17. Oh, yeah. Just want to point that out. For all my gematria lovers out there, I'm the numbers guy too. So I've been getting downloads actually lately about checking. Like the other day, I just did all the numbers from Trump's rally. I have like 4 pages of just numbers he talked, just the numbers alone. Like you would say, like 204 or whatever the number he would say, I would just literally write those down. I had 4 pages of them, of just pure numbers that I can go back and try to decode now. So it's crazy. Once you start getting into that stuff, man, whew, it kind of get your mind thinking way differently, almost like the quantum computer that it is. All right, Miss Judy, let's see what we got. Let's see. Can you tell me about Judy's home life moving forward, please and thank you. Mm-mm-mm. It's going to be good. I feel like you're a nurturer. I feel like with the Empress, I feel like your home life. When you ask me, that's how you are. And you're asking me about your home life. I got the Ten of Pentacles after that, so I have the Empress. It's going to be very abundant. And you're very nurturing. You're very down to earth. You're very rooted. I feel like you're also very nurturing, as I mentioned. That motherly card, or that she's a very motherly energy. And I feel like it comes down to the Ten of Pentacles. It tells me your legacy is going to be beautiful. The what you leave behind is going to be very abundant for others. With that Ten of Pentacles, that's full fulfillment of health, wealth as well, and your family legacy will be beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune card, so you're going to have some good luck. I feel like you're going to have some beautiful karmic cycles that are the jackpot for you. That's the jackpot card. So I feel like financially, you guys are going to be amazing, and your home life is just beautiful. Even I feel like the energy is going to be beautiful. Your wish will come true. You're I don't know what it is. I feel your energy. Whatever is around your energy, the spirit is telling me right now, your energy is very beautiful. I feel very calm connecting to you. I feel like you are very connected, and I feel like you're a nurturer. I feel like you nurture, and it tells me that Nine of Cups comes out after the Wheel of Fortune. So your wish will come true. So I feel like you've been asking spirit, and asking God for these things, whatever it is, your family life, however you want that to look like, your wish will come true with that nine. So it looks like there might have been something that was in the past, some loss. possibly some fears or some doubts or something that happened, some type of loss, I feel. But you're going to be okay. Everything is unified. Your love looks like everything is going to be beautiful. I don't see anything. Everyone has a little bit of loss, and they have some situations, some fears, some doubts, maybe something that happened to them that was traumatic. I also have the Temperance card at the base of my deck, so that tells me that you have beautiful hope, you have renewal. The angels are looking out for you. That Temperance card is a beautiful card. That's a divine timing card. That tells me that everything is working as it should in the divine timing, and that you're being watched out from angels around you, and that your home life or whatever it is that you want is coming true, and everything will be beautiful, and you're divinely guided. I hope that resonated with you, Judy. Thank you for the super sticker, Olga. That's awesome. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Let's see. You can see how behind I am. Got to get to the bottom here. Chris Patriot, can you see if I'm a Starseed? What are my gifts? Let's see. Patriot, Starseed. And what? I feel you've had some worry. I'm going to tell you that, Chris. I feel like you've had maybe some sleepless nights, or maybe you're getting dreams. I feel like you might get some pretty crazy dreams, maybe that are almost nightmarish, if not nightmarish. And I feel like what they're telling me is, are you asking me if you are a Starseed? I get yes, because I get the Three of Cups, and then I get the Judgment card. So I feel you are a Starseed, and your gift so far, I feel, is to for people's loss with that. I feel like you have messages. You're an empath, and I feel like when it comes down to this as a Starseed, you worry. I feel like you worry about a lot of people. You feel a lot of people's worries, and that keeps you up at night. And I feel like there's going to be something maybe with others around you. So I feel like the others around you, your family, the people you're friends with, I feel like you're here to help them. It's part of your mission with that Judgment card. You're here to bring joy to them. And I also feel like you are also here to bring joy to your family, and that's what you're here as far as your gifts. I feel like you're very good when it comes to maybe good at making friends, or communicating with people. I feel like people kind of flock to you, and I feel like this is something that you're divinely loved. There's harmony. Maybe you bring harmony. I feel like this is part of your mission here. Is you bring love to others. I feel like you share love, and I feel like you're always soul searching too. I feel like with the Hermit card, you're a very old soul, and I feel like this is something you're here to do. I feel like you're here to lend guidance. So I feel possibly maybe you lend guidance to others. Your energy, you're an ear. You're an ear for them to listen to, a shoulder to cry on. I feel that's something I feel you do, and I always feel like you sacrifice a lot. So I feel like with that hangman is you're always you're enlightened, but I feel like that's part of your mission here is you sacrifice a lot. I feel like you sacrificing meaning like your energy. You sacrifice a lot of your energy, I feel, for others because you bring them joy. And I feel like the Temperance card comes out. So this is a divine gift you have. This is something with that Temperance card. You bring joy to others. You bring harmony to others. Um, it's a gift. I feel like this is something that you're a sensible person, and this is something that I feel like you bring to others. You help calm them when they're having these issues and these this. So I feel like you bring clarity. Then I have the Two of Cups, so I feel like you bring balance. your energy connecting with another energy to become one. So I feel your energetic connections with people is what brings them to you, and your energy helps bring them balance and helps them kind of heal. So I feel like you're a very healing personality, and you're very good at communicating from your heart, and people feel that energy. So I hope that that resonated with you, and I feel like you have many gifts. With that Nine of Pentacles, you have many gifts, but that's the one that stands out to me the most. So I hope that resonated with you, Chris Patriot, and thank you for the super sticker or super chat. Let's see. Judy B, thank you for the super sticker or super chat. What message do the cards have for me? Sending much love. Thank you. Sending much love back. Just trying to look at the, looks like it was cold wherever that was in your picture. I know how that is. It's supposed to be cold here in Illinois, man. It's beautiful today. It was like 76 degrees in the middle of November in Illinois. That's not normal. Just saying. And then it's supposed to be in the 20s tomorrow. So that tells you all about the manipulation of the weather that you need to know. And there's what going on in Florida? Another hurricane. So just saying. Is it connected? Don't know. But I know. All right. Judy, let's see what we got. You're a starseed. You got the star card first thing. So you're very calm. So they're telling you to remain calm if you're not calm. I feel like you bring hope. There's hope coming. They want you to know that things, if you've been kind of like energetically kind of, maybe if you're having some type of thoughts or things that are going on, they want you to remain calm. Everything is good. There's hope. You're very hopeful. You're very calming. I feel the faith. So it tells me the star card. You connect to faith a lot. That tells me that that's a good omen. That's something that's coming. Rejuvenation as we move forward. High Priestess. So that tells me you're very intuitive. You're a very intuitive person. Between the star card, so I feel you get maybe intuitive messages from off-worlders. And I feel like it's something that you have a lot of knowledge. And I feel like these are things, or a lot of sacred knowledge that comes to you. I feel like these are things that you are, and you're very sensitive. And I feel like you have a very pure, almost a pure energy about you. And not like not like a child, just kind of like that, like carefree, very pure. I feel like that's what I get with your energy with the High Priestess card. I get the Ace of Swords. I feel you're very smart. And I feel like there's something you're going to have you have mental clarity, and you're gaining more mental clarity. You're having breakthroughs. You're having breakthroughs as things. These intuitive messages I feel from the off world that you're getting, I feel are helping you with break through some of these things. And you're going to have more mental clarity if you haven't already. And also there's victory. I mean, whatever it is that you've been looking for, you're going to be you're going to be victorious. And I feel like with the Hierophant that you aren't a very old soul. And I feel like those are connections that you connect with, besides off-worlders, or possibly family. You have some type of family connection. And I feel like when it comes down to it, you're very traditional in your values. It could be also that, and your family around you and the people around you hold close to you and very dear. So I feel like that you're very traditional. And I feel you're very courageous. And they're telling me that you're very persistent. Maybe you've had some tests of faith throughout your journey, but that you've gone through them, and you've gone through those bumps and those bruises. And they're telling me that you're gearing up for something. You're gearing up for something. This is something that you've been gearing up for some time now, and it's something that it's something you're going to accomplish. So whatever it is that you've been you've been working on, these new skills, these new messages you've been getting, this is the World card. You're going to help others with it. I feel like this is something you're going to do. This is part of your mission here, is to help the world. And that's what they're telling me, is that you're having that sense of attainment. You are coming here to attain a goal. help with karmic cycles, help change the world, is what I keep getting. And this is a couple of things that you're very adaptable. You're very adaptable. That tells me that you have a lot of things that you kind of juggle, and you're very good at multitasking, is what it tells me. And they're telling me to have you're a very hard worker. The seeds have been well planted, very delayed success. So all these little seeds, these downloads you're getting, these things that you're having, these skills you've been working on, they're going to come to fruition. They are going to be very, very beautiful for you. But there has been some heartbreak. I see that, and some conflicts. But after those conflicts, I feel you've come out on the other end. And with that 10 of Pentacles, it's going to be beautiful for you. That's telling me fulfillment. Whatever it is that you were trying to get out of your life or change, or adapt to, you're doing that, and you're going to do that moving forward, and it's going to come to completion and fulfillment. So it tells me that you're very intuitive. You get a lot of messages, and I keep getting that you're visited, and you connect with spirit a lot. So you're going to get mental clarity with some of these things, that you've maybe had some conflicts and some competition or speed bumps in the road. You go through them, no problem, and you're going to come out on the other side beautiful. So I hope that resonated with you, Judy B, and thank you for the super sticker. Oh, Angel, thank you for the super sticker. I dig the pick, man. Awesome. Thank you for the super sticker. Much light and love. Much light and love. Let's see. Cindy Sager, thank you for the super sticker. You guys are awesome, man. I feel the love. Thank you, guys. So you guys rule. You know, we're in this together, and I'm very, very blessed to be able to meet you guys and talk with you guys all the time. And so thank you for the super sticker, Cindy. Let's see. Well, Angel, what message do Spirit have for me? Well, let's see what Spirit has for you. And I hope that resonated. If I'm going to get to the bottom of the chat, so hopefully that some of this stuff has resonated with you guys. So I could just be a babbling fool. We have lost some viewers, so we're not going over juicy content. We could do that too, but we don't need to. Different show. I just want to help people. That's all. That's what I'm here for. What message do Spirit have for me? All right. I also feel you're becoming enlightened with that hangman or something that's you've been waiting on. I feel like I get the temperance cards. It tells me that you're very giving. I feel like you're also a very healing maybe person, or you're maybe gone through some healing, or something you've been waiting for. And I feel like this is with that temperance card as well. They want you to surrender, or with the hangman, they want you to surrender whatever it is that you need to let go of. You need to let go of, because I feel like once you do that, it's also going to help you heal. What that temperance card could also be telling me. And also, I feel like with this Two of Cups, maybe some type of partnership. Maybe there's something that you're working on, or some type of agreement as you move along. I feel like you have a very good. Maybe there's been you have some balance. I feel like you have a good love, or somebody you have a love life with, somebody you're connected to, because I have the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. I feel like this is something that maybe you've been waiting for, some type of hope, or maybe some type of person, maybe you're wanting, or to come into your life. But I also feel that there's something you're holding on to. Maybe there's some type of control, something when it comes down to it. There's something you're holding on to. I keep getting that. There's something that you need to release. So whatever it is, I feel like there's sometimes something that the energy wants me to tell you to release. And I feel like this is something in the Knight of Pentacles. So they want you to work on it. This is something that they're telling me that this is a long term. You continue to work. I get the Empress card. So they tell me they also want you to. You're very nurturing. You're very motherly as well. So it tells me maybe when it comes down to it, that this is part of your evolution. I feel like you're learning, you're growing, but there's some part of the evolution that in your process that you need to let go of in order for you to evolve even further. And I feel when it comes to this, there's action. They're telling me action needs to take place. And I have the Star card. So you have a lot of good cards. I just feel like there's something maybe that you're waiting for, or some type of something you need to release, because that will bring you calm, hope. Maybe you're a very calming person as well. And you give hope to others, or there's hope coming for you. And I feel like you're being enlightened with the Star card. So I feel like you get intuitive messages as well. This is something that they're telling me once again. Yeah. And that's the High Priestess comes out after that. So you are getting intuitive messages. You're very intuitive. And I feel like they're telling me that they want you to continue to connect to spirit. And there's to let go of something, because I see that Four Pentacles or something you're holding on to, and the Hangman, same thing. There's something you need to let go of as far as the process to heal with the Temperance card. And I feel like maybe some relationship. This person is connected to you, but there's something you have to let go of. It's going to work out if it hasn't already for the better. But you have to let go, whatever it is, something you need to let go of. So I hope that resonated with you. That's what I got for you, Low Angel. And thank you for the super sticker. River Galdam, do the cards have anything for me? I'm going to switch my deck. Let's see what we get. All right. River Galdam. Any messages? River Galdam. Let's see. You're going to have financial security. If you don't already have it, Rivergale, Deb, you're going to have financial security. You're going to have wealth, that 10 of Pentacles. So something is coming to fruition for you. That's a legacy card, as I mentioned before, for others. That tells me something is coming to fruition. I feel like you're I also feel you're very truthful. The King of Swords. So I feel like, but a lot of times what they're also telling me is maybe you think a lot. You're a thinker. And they tell me that you might use this a lot more than you do your heart. But it also tells me very disciplined, you're very truthful, and you're very honest, which is a good thing. And I feel like you're a leader, or maybe people look to you for some type of guidance or leadership. And the Judgment card comes out after that. So that tells me it's part of your journey. This is something that is your calling. The Judgment card has the bugles. This is a life calling. I feel like these are things that you, as you're working on, that you are having. This is something that's karmic in nature, and I feel like you're very good at collaborating, maybe teamwork, or others you work with. Maybe you're finding you have a lot of friends, or you're very well loved, and you have a lot of celebrations and get-togethers. I feel like that's something you are going to have. But I also feel like maybe there's some times that you have some worries, some anxieties, maybe some sleepless nights. Anxieties come out, and I feel like they also tell me that. But you're also adventurous. You're also fearless at times. I feel like you fight for the things you're very passionate. You fight for the things that you want, and you go get them with very, very, very vigorous energy. And I feel like you're going to have joy, harmony. Your family life is going to be good, beautiful. You might have some type of get together. So that's what I mentioned before. Maybe you have get togethers, or you will have a get together moving forward. And you're on a new journey. There's a lot of possibilities. So they're telling me you're on this new journey together. I mean, you're on this new journey, and you're going to have new opportunities, a beautiful new future, a new beginning. However you want your journey to look like, you're going to have that zest, whatever your journey is. And I got the Six of Wands, so you got beautiful cards. You're recognized for the things that you do, or you will be recognized for the things that you do. And I feel like this is something it's part of your progress, as I mentioned. This is progress. You're very victorious, and when you set out for things, and this is self-confidence. I feel like you're very confident. And that's something that they tell me that they want you to continue to work on. But also tell me that there might have been some wounds that you had to go through, or some betrayal, maybe, or maybe something came to an ending. Or maybe there's something that was painful, or maybe you're waiting for something that to end, possibly. And I feel like maybe there's some negative thoughts. There's some entrapment in your mind. So maybe your thoughts at times. I feel like you have some worrying thoughts, and you feel trapped at times mentally, about the situation. Maybe that's going on with around you and the world. Because I feel you're very nurturing. You're very compassionate with that Queen of Cups. So it tells me you're a healer. I feel like you heal others, and that's part of your job. I feel like part of your mission is you heal yourself and others. And you are or if you've had sleepless nights and anxieties about you feeling others' energies and things, you are in a healing. You are being healed. You are progressing and being healed with that Queen of Cups. Because there has been some. There looks like there's been maybe some changes that have happened in your life, or something is going on, some type of upheaval. Maybe that's what you're talking about when you're having these issues. So you tell me that they want you to continue to meditate if you have any type of disruptions, or to connect to spirit is what they're telling me. Because I feel like you're very apathetic. I feel like you contemplate a lot. So it tells me you're a thinker. You think, and what they're telling me is you're going to have beautiful your family life is going to be beautiful. Your foundation, you're very good at working with others. That's a teamwork. You're building something. Whatever you're building is going to come to fruition, and you're going to continue to build on. Because I got the Ace of Swords for you at the last. So you're going to have victory. You're going to have mental clarity. So these things that you have, these conflicting thoughts, I feel like racing thoughts sometimes keeps you up at night. Reoccurring thoughts. Release the fears. Mental clarity is coming. Victory is coming for you. And I hope that resonated with you. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, Switzy, for the super sticker. Light and love to you and River Gal. Thank you. Jason, my friends in Czech and Latvia, what do the spirits say for them in light of what's going on in the area? Okay. Let's see what we can get, man. Czech and Latvia. What message do you have for Czech friends? What message do you have for them? Justice is coming, Chuck. So I feel like there's creative. I feel like this is the stuff that they're seeing is being put out is creatively being put out with that Page of Cups. And the Justice card come out after that. So it tells me that there's something is going to come out for them. It's going to be a win-win for the people. And there's justice coming. There's going to be law and order that's going to come. And the King of Wands, I feel like there's going to be something going on. Some type of leader maybe steps out. And they want them to be strong as the King of Wands. They want them to remain strong as well. The death card comes out after that. So something is coming to an end for them with that. So I feel like maybe some type of something going on with leadership or something along that line is coming to an end with the death card. Something is coming out. So it's coming. I mean, something's coming out. I promise you. It says the death about maybe some institutions or something that's going on with the Hierophant. Maybe some shady stuff going on. I don't know. I haven't really looked into this stuff at all. To be honest with you, so I feel like maybe I don't know the situation. So I'm just kind of getting what I feel is what Spirit's telling me. I feel like it's maybe something going on with the government or some type of something to do with some institutions or something. Maybe some type of shady. Something is coming to an end with that, or the government. Maybe something with the government. Possibly, there's been some conflict. They want them to be strong. They want them to be courageous with that Nine of Wands. They want this is a test of faith. They want them to be resilient. This is a test of faith. They want them to be resilient. This is something the dark. I see the devil card come out. This is something to do with the dark. So possibly something to do with some type of dark institution, dark government, dark whatever's going on with that situation. They want them to be courageous, and be very strong, be leaders. There's something that's regarding maybe some leaders. They want them to continue to be diligent, as we mentioned before. Be diligent. Um, they are. This is something they've been working on. Something's being worked on with that Eight of Pentacles. Something is been worked on with that. It's something that's been worked on for some time. Then I got the Nine of Pentacles after that. So that tells me that this is gonna whatever's been worked on is gonna work out for them. It's gonna bring uh, fulfillment and pleasure back to each individual person. Each individual person will receive that abundance and that fulfillment, and they want them to continue to go inside and connect to spirit with the Hermit card. Soul search as they've been doing, project that information, that love out, and how they wanted to move forward. And tell them with the Ten of Cups, things are going to work out. Things are going to work out for all, not just those two. The situation is going to complete and work out for all with that Ten of Cups. Okay, so I don't know the situation, Chuck, but that's just what I get. If that resonates with you, let me know. And thank you for the super chat as well. Man, somebody crushed those trolls. Thank you very much, Judy. Appreciate the feedback. I'm sending you light and love. He's with you. He's with you. He's with you all the time. I know he is. So I just saw somebody kiss you on kiss you on the forehead. Kissed you on your forehead. Oh man, these freaking trolls. Hidden. We crush trolls in here, man. You're spot on. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Chris Patriot. You're doing great, man. Just keep pushing along. Things will work out for you. Thank you for the super sticker. McCallfax8, thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. I'm sending you light and love. I really appreciate it. You guys rock. Thank you. Yeah. Switzy. What do the cards want to share with me this evening? Switzy. Well, let's see, Switzy. Let's see, my friend. let's see. Message you. Let's see. All right, so let's see if we can get. I feel you're a father figure. I feel like, or you're a leader, possibly. You're very well respected, and I feel you. And I get the Lovers card, so I feel like there's something. You're very good. I feel like you have some type of relationship, or maybe you have a very good partnership with something. And I feel like this is something that you have, and I feel like you're very good, possibly with money. I feel with it, you're very good at saving money financially, and I feel like you're a very hard worker. You're very productive. So it's telling me that you're very efficient in what you do. You're very responsible. Empress card. So I feel you're also very nurturing. I get amazing cards. So I have the Emperor and the Empress card for you, which are beautiful on both sides of your reading. So that tells me you're very hardworking. But you're also very giving. You're very nurturing. So I feel like you have you're accomplished. You're starting to grow. You're having further growth in this, and I feel like you're very intuitive as well. With the High Priestess, you're very knowledgeable when it comes to things, or you're always learning. But I also feel you're good-hearted. You're very. I feel like you're almost. You're very good-hearted, very good spirit. I feel you have high morals, and I feel the Star card comes out. You're very calming. I feel like there's some also tell me that there's hope coming if you've had any type of doubts or any type of things that you feel like there's something coming. I need something to happen. There's hope, and I feel like you also are an off-worlder, and you connect to spirit very much so. And I feel like this is something they're telling me some type of good fortune, rejuvenation. Things are coming to you. You're very courageous when it comes to that Nine of Wands that comes. That you're very persistent with things. They want you to continue to, you've been battle tested, is what they're telling me, and these things that you're going through or you have gone through. And I feel like you're very you were starting to receive intuitive messages. If you haven't already, I feel like you're very intuitive. You're sensitive. I feel like, and not, I mean like sensitive, like you're sensitive to others' energies. I feel like you're very good at the things you do. And there's justice card, so it tells me that you're very truthful. Law and order comes with to mind for the justice card for you. If you've had any type of conflicts or anything that you've had any issues with, your or legal issues, this is coming to fruition if it hadn't already. So you're having victory, balance. It's a win-win situation for you, and you're a leader. Once again, I get that King of Wands as well. So that tells me you're a leader. That means you're a fighter. You're a leader of others. You're also very mature. You're career focused and all the thing, or whatever you do, you're very focused at it. If it's not your career, if your family, I feel like you're very driven, and I feel like you're very passionate about the things, and you stand in your truths. And they want you to continue to be the leader that you are for the people that look to you, and the people that you have, your family, your loving relationships. I see very good. I see that you're very good with money, and you're able to help, and you're very generous with those resources, or you will be if that hasn't been into fruition with that Knight of Pentacles. It's coming, and you will be able to help others with that. So I hope that resonated with you, Switzy. And thank you once again for the super sticker. Sending you light and love. I have a grand cross in my birth chart. What does that mean? And what message does Spirit have for me tonight? You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my sunshine. Forgive my singing. I don't have the Elvis voice. So, and when I'm channeling Spirit, my throat is always scratchy, and I was like, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. All right, you're my sunshine. Grand cross my birth chart. What does this mean? And what message? Okay. Sure. All right. Okay, so I get the Two of Pentacles, so I feel like there's a couple of things that it means. I feel one is you are like maybe higher up. You have you're some type of leader. I feel when it comes to that, and I because the Temperance card comes after that, so maybe in the light being light workers, angelic beings. I feel like you may be a higher up, a leader. So I feel like that's the reason why I feel like you're getting there. So I feel like it can mean that's, and I feel like you're also that means that you're loved. I feel like that sign is telling you that you're very loved, and I get that with that Two of Cups. So I feel like this is something that it tells me that you bring love to others. You're here to love, but I also feel that you're a leader in things. So I feel like there's a couple of things that meant, and I feel like it's divine for sure with that Temperance card. And I also they're telling me with that, what Spirit has is they want you to continue to meditate. The message when you ask what they have for you, they want you to meditate with that Four of Swords. They want you to go inside. They want you to continue to connect more. And I feel as you do that, with that Queen of Pentacles, they want as you do that, you're going to be able to manifest the things that you've been looking for. You're going to develop more skills and more talents. I feel the more you connect, with that Queen of Pentacles, you're going to get more talents and more skills, when it comes to that. The Hangman comes up as well, so it tells me this is part of you're enlightening yourself. You're learning about these gifts. This is something that's part of this, that is part of your journey. It's a slow process. It's been delayed because of what's going on. It's gone on in the world, but you are seeking enlightenment, and it's been delayed because of the things that have gone on in the world, as we got the Eight of Cups, and this is a walking away from. This is what we're changing here with that birth chart, and I got the Magician after that. So that tells me with the Magician card that they're telling me that you are magical. You're magical. You're here to be a magical being of light and love. So that's why you saw that the cross. I feel like there's something with the Christ consciousness, that comes to mind for me. Christ connected, and the Temperance card is an angel card. So I feel like the Christ consciousness and the light. That's what is here. I feel like this is something that was an agreement, for you, that you agreed to. You wanted to come down here, and this is something that they're telling you that it's because you're here to help manifest the new world and help people transition into this new world, after we walk away from the darkness. So this is you traveled here from the spiritual realm to help with this journey, with that Magician card. Yep, it's because of the burdens that are gone on, spiritually around the world, and you're here as a fighter with that Knight of Swords. You're here to fight. You're here to fight for the good. You're here to bring the truth. You're here to bring action, to change and fight for it. And then I get the Emperor card, so I feel like you're on a mission. Once again, I feel like this is a divine mission. The Emperor card could mean that you're here to, as a leader, as I mentioned. I feel you're higher up in this divine hierarchy of this light, and I feel like you're here to, as a leader, to bring, vision and clarity and leadership to the movement, of progress for humanity. Hope that resonated with you. You're my sunshine. That's what I get. Thank you for the super chat. I've started a new business after losing my husband of 43 years. Will my new business help me to keep my home? I'm so sorry to hear about your husband, losing your husband. Sending you light and love and healing energy. Spark of light. I've started a new business after losing my husband. Spark. So I see Just from your question alone, the first card I got was the Five of Wands. So there's some conflicts. And I also feel like I got the Ten of Swords after that. So you're very conflicted about the ending. You had a painful ending. And now that you see why as of your husband, that Ten of Swords is a painful ending for you. And I feel like after that painful ending, you had to be creative. And you've had new ideas about this business. And I feel like this business, as you move, it will be. I feel like you're going to be able to. It'll bring you financial. I feel like you're going to make wise investments with your time, your energy, and your finances for this business. And this is going to be a good investment for you. And I feel like you're being helped by your husband still. He was a soulmate of yours, a twin flame. I get that Lover's card. He's helping you with this situation. I feel like he's helping your journey along. And he's also telling me that, or what I'm getting from Spirit as well, is you're going to be secure. That Four Pentacles is an investment card. So these things you're working for, there has been some heartbreak. I see the heartbreak. But you have the Wheel of Fortune card. Things are going to change for you for the better. The karmic cycle that you've gone through, that was a karmic cycle for you. Now you're on this new journey and this with the Wheel of Fortune. That's a change in luck for you, a change in luck, change for the better. And the Nine of Cups comes out for you, which tells me your wish will come true. Your wish will come true. So your husband is still helping you. Your husband still tells me he still loves you, very much so. And he's telling me your wish will come true. The heartbreak, it's going to bring change for the better. Now that we have to move on, he's still with you. He loves you. He wants you to know that you're moving on. This is going to be a beautiful new adventure for you, and you're going to have that beautiful karmic luck, and the beautifulness that you've been asking for is coming to you, because after the heartbreak, this is what the universe is going to bring to you back in abundance. And he's with you all the time. And the Nine of Cups, your wish will come true. You're going to be very content, very happy, very happy. So it's something you're working on. They want you to be a hard worker because the Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom of my deck. So it tells me they want you to continue to work hard at this. And it will come to fruition with that, because that's a pentacle. It's a tangible thing. That's a hard yes, or hard. It's a hard tangible thing. A new job, a new home, a new business, new revenue stream. So this will come, but it's going to require hard work from you, as that Knight of Pentacles tells me. Okay. I'm sending you light and love once again, sparks of light. I hope that resonated with you, and thank you once again for the super chat. This is the second one. Okay, let's see. Sorry, see, I get all these. I'm trying to kill some trolls in here too. It won't even let me block trolls hardly in here. Isn't that sad? You guys aren't crushing those trolls. Carol, just Carol, thank you very much for the super sticker. Thank you. Sending you light and love, Carol. Appreciate it. Late to the party, but much love, Jason. Yes, thank you very much, Soul Tribe Love. Much love to you. Dig the dogs. Cool. I have 4 dogs myself. So they're awesome. I love my dogs. One little monster is like 10 pounds. That's my wife's dog though. Mine are the shepherds. So I dig my shepherds. They're cool. So, but thank you for the super sticker. Much love. Let's see. What does Spirit wish to tell me tonight? Thank you. Soul Tribe Love. I feel that you're very loving, and I feel like you have some, that whatever is going on. I feel like maybe your relationship, maybe you have a good, strong relationship with someone, and I feel like the Lovers card, you're very balanced. I feel like, but I also feel like with the Four of Pentacles that comes out to me, that you're also, there's some things I feel that you also hold on to as well emotionally from your past that you need to let go. But it also tells me that you're going to be okay financially, if that's something you've been concerned about. And I feel like there's something you're very good at saving money. That your investments that you've made or things you've done with your money will come to fruition for you. They will be wise investments. But I feel like there was some heartbreak. There's been some heartache there. Something went on that's maybe you're maybe heartbroken about. And I feel like that world card come after that. So maybe you're heartbroken, maybe about what's going on in the world. And I feel like these things are coming up and you're accomplishing, you're very good at accomplishing the things that you need to with that world card. That means you're good at completing cycles, and that's what you're here to do. And I also feel like you are it's time for you to celebrate life. If you don't already, they're telling me to celebrate life. They want celebration of life. I mean, you're very strong with that strength card. I feel like you're a very loving person. You're open to love, but you also, I feel, you give love unconditionally, once again, as I mentioned, to others. And I feel like you're very strong. People, that means you stand in your beliefs. You're strong for yourself and others around you. Very protective, I feel, and I feel like that comes up. But I also feel that there's times where you can be defensive, and there's reason for that. And I feel like maybe there's something some type of challenge. I feel like there's some challenges that you've had in your life. Um, but these challenges have brought you into a new beginning, or these challenges, you've overcome them and you've moved on a new path. You've taken the appropriate path, or you're on this new journey. You're being inspired, I feel, as you move. This is part of your progress with the Three of Wands. This is part of your progress. You're making progress. You may be planning something. If you're planning something, that's exactly what you should be doing. Continue to progress. You're expanding, so things around you are going to expand. So it's like things could be like your intuitive abilities could expand. Your finances could expand. That's a commerce card for me as well. So there's some things around you that is going to be expanding for you. Things are going to pick up speed. If they have been slow, you're going to start getting messages. So that tells me maybe you're expanding intuitively. So maybe you're waiting to receive something. There's some news coming towards you. It's going to pick up speed. Rapid change. Something is coming. And I feel like you're getting messages. That you're taking action. So these messages you're getting, I feel like you're an action taker. So I feel like if you get these things or you get these feelings, or if you know what, and it resonates with you, I feel like you're an action taker. That's why you get these things. I feel like because you're able to take them and put them into motion, and you're very passionate. And the Hermit card came out. So you're an old soul. You're an old soul. You connect this, you're soul searching. You're always trying to connect, I feel, to a higher source, about yourself and just in life in general, I feel, with that Hermit card. Judgment card came out after that. So it's exactly what that's telling me. There's going to be that, you're a calling, an awakening. If you haven't already, you're in the process of awakening. This is part of it. This is part of your karmic journey with that Judgment card. And this is an awakening. This will be your life's calling, as you move forward. So your life is going to be awoken, and this is your life calling as you're moving forward. And then I got the Ace of Cups. I'm not going to even pull anymore. So that tells me like your love life is going to be beautiful, overflowing. Love is coming to you in abundance. Your cup's going to overflow, and things are going to be beautiful for you. So the heartbreaks and the heartaches and the things that you let them go, things are going to work out. And I hope that resonated with you, Soul Tribe Love. Thank you for the super sticker or chat. All right. How is Jackie in heaven? All right. Well, let's find out. She's living the life. What message, Amanda? What message is Jackie? I'm going to ask for you, Amanda. What message does Jackie have for you? in heaven or from heaven. So she's what I'm getting. Jackie said, like she's what she's telling me, or they're telling me is you're very you're very magical. It's something about you, the relationship was you're very magical. You're very good at making things happen. With the magician card, and I feel like that's what they're telling me. The message that they're wanting is you're very creative. You're learning skills, and you're improving these skills. I feel like you're learning a lot of new things. But she also telling me that you had a lot of good memories together. I get that 6 of cups. That's a nostalgia card for me. That tells me that you guys had some beautiful memories together, reminiscing about the good times. Excuse me. And so she telling me that there's joy. She's like, you guys had a lot of good times. So she wanted me to tell you that she wants to portray that to you, that we had some good times. And she's telling you that this is part of it. She had to transition. She had to transition away. She had to. It was part of her journey. This is part of your journey. And she's telling me that when it comes down to it, that this is something that there's something you have to release from that. There's something that she's saying, like there's something you're holding on to that isn't all. It's just release. Just tell me release. She said you had great friendship. You had a beautiful friendship. 3 of Cups. It was or a beautiful relationship together. So a friendship, a beautiful relationship as a family. If this is a loved one, I feel this person, you had a very good, beautiful relationship with them. Very happy. A lot of good times. A lot of celebrations. I feel they're telling me. She's telling me she's celebrating in heaven. She's celebrating not only her up there and others around her, she's celebrating you down here. So she wants you to celebrate as well, that she's in a great place. Queen of Pentacles comes up. So she comes to you to bring you nurturing. She comes to you to bring you nurturing. She brings you she brings you. I feel like this. You feel like it's a gift. She feels. She's telling me that this is something she comes to you because you're finally you're ready for it. You're grounded, you're rooted enough, and she's able to come and she'll deliver messages to you. She's working with you. There's some things I know you. There's some things that you've been weighing on your mind with that 2 of Swords. I know there's some things that you've been weighing in your mind, conflicting information in your mind. But she wants you to know that you're going to be in. You're. She's telling me to say to be inspired. She wants you to be inspired again. Continue to move forward as you have been. Be the fighter you are, and be adventurous. Have that zest of life again. Be adventurous. And I feel like I feel like this is part of your progress. You're making progress. So, in the World card, the 2 of Wands, the World card, they're holding the world in the 2 of Wands. So, what that tells me is that she's looking down on you, or they're looking down from you from heaven, and they're telling me that this is part of that was part of her journey, their journey, and this is part of your journey. And they're assisting you in this journey. So Ace of Wands. So this is something that's beautiful. So in she brings you inspiration. And this is it. I mean, she's bringing you inspiration when it comes to things. This is what I feel like. That's what they do. She's bringing it to you. The inspiration. It's to tell you to take your power, stand in your power again, be happy, be inspired, be that passionate, fiery personality person that she remembers and loves. Because you have some negative thoughts at times. I feel that with that 8 of Swords. I feel like there's some you imprison yourself. You're holding on to something that you need to release. It's something that you're a prisoner of your mind at times. I feel, but you are making progress. She says she needs you to let go of that. Let go of that with that hanged man. That's a letting go card. That's seeking enlightenment. That's kind of sacrificing. It's something that she tell me you need to for yourself. You're sacrificing too much, self-sacrificing for you. So that means she wants you to be a little more selfish, because I see because of her leaving, I feel like this is something. There's disappointment. There's some loss, some fear with the 8 of Cups because of her leaving. So she's telling me that the Chariot. This is for the better. This is part of her, and this is the Chariot card comes in, that you're to be determined. You know, this is part of that, what needed to happen. This is part of the cycle. And she's telling me that you're moving along in this journey beautiful, and to continue to move along with confidence, and continue to work on yourself with that Seven of Pentacles. Continue to work. I mean, things are going to work out. It's a delayed success. She's telling me that the things you've been working on, all the beautiful, things that you guys had, she loves that. They celebrate that in heaven, and she's enjoying herself. She sends you love all the time, and she's telling me that that's exactly what's going on. She sends you messages exactly with that Page of Cups. So they come to you intuitively. You get these messages or these feelings. I feel they bring you those intuitive messages. So I hope that resonated with you, Amanda. And that's what I get. So thank you for the super chat. All right. We got through some. We've lost a few people. So that's all right. So did that resonate with you? Good. I didn't even know. So, okay, cool. So I'm just trying to see what I got. So I'm getting some good feedback. Okay, good. I was like, well, obviously, if they left, then they didn't like my reading too much. That's just what I get. I just get what I get. So even if it doesn't make sense to me, that's just what I get. So no, you guys have all been awesome. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go for like another minute, and then I'm gonna go spend some time and recharge my battery. But honestly, what I want to say, you guys, is you guys are amazing people. And I really appreciate every single one of you guys. I know you don't hear that enough about, you guys are just names in the chats. But it's not how I feel on this channel. I mean, I'm not saying that's how others feel either, but I'm just saying you're not just another name in the chat. You're here for a reason, and you are here to bring love to others. So you are a soldier in this fight, just like I am, just like Jason, Kristen, just like Ishmael, all of us. We're all in this together, guys. I mean, this is something that I want you guys to know, that you have power. Don't be afraid. I see people are afraid. Don't be afraid. It's to let it go. There's a lot of trauma and things that we've had in our life. All these readings tonight have all had something people are holding on to. They have to release these things, because these things keep coming back into our reality, our present, because we don't let them go, and we don't shut that door behind us. Because once we shut that door, we got to make sure it doesn't flap open. We can't have two-way doors, guys. That's the problem, because when we shut a door, we think we do, and then it pops open again, and that thing keeps popping out, and it keeps poking you on the shoulder, say, hey, don't forget about me. I'm still here. Don't forget about me. So, that's why I want people to know is close the door, metaphorically, spiritually, in your mind. Bring that stuff to what you have to do. You need to work on it. This all we all have to do. We all have our battles, and some of them are real dark. I promise you, no one is perfect. People have had, we're all in this together. And I want you guys to know you're just as strong as the people you watch on these live shows. You have to realize your power. You have the power, just like we all do. And you guys are all learning that. So we need to release. That's what Spirit tells me all the time. So you need to release, you need to release, you need to release. So that's what they're telling me, is no more fear. No fear. There's nothing to fear, guys. Nothing to fear. And these readings that I get, you guys are going to be able to do that. Whatever it is, you may not have that gift. You may have a different gift. You may be able to hear things. You may be able to move things with, we just don't know. As we go along in this journey, what I'm saying is we all have our divine gifts, because we all came from the same God. Even the devil and all the little minions that follow them, or him, or whatever, her, both, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, whatever they're following, they still answer to the same God that created them. That's what people don't realize. These false gods, they all came from a God, the creator. So they all answer to the same God that we do. So that's what makes them fight for our souls and all these things going on, is because that's how special you are. So we need to realize that stuff. We need to realize a lot of you guys need healing. We're all going through this, and I see your super sticker there, or super chat there, Carol. I'll jump on there in a second. Okay. I just wanted to kind of get this message out to people because I know we're losing a few people here and there in the chat, and just let you guys know, send that light out. Don't be afraid. You guys have it. I mean, you guys are on it. So let me pull this up here one more time. How's my daddy doing in heaven? Having a party. All right, Carol. Asking Carol's father. What message do you have for her, please? So, Carol, I want to tell you something right now. Spirit just made me stop pulling cards. The song that's playing on my radio right now is "Fields of Gold" by Sting. So I want you to know that that's what he's telling me. He's up there in the fields of gold. That's the first thing that he made me stop pulling cards in order to tell you that. So he wants you. He tells me that you're very curious. He says, I feel like I'm channeling. He says you're very curious. You're a very curious child. That's what he told me. And I feel like he wants you to know he's protecting you from heaven. He knows that you have challenges. He knows that, but you persevere. He wants you to know you're divinely loved with the 10 of Cups. He wants you to know that things are going to come into alignment for you. Okay, you're gonna be harmonious. You're loved. He wants you to know that things he's having with the family around him. That 10 of Cups. There's others around him, that your family members that have passed on, and other beings. They're having a good old time. Everything is beautiful, and they're watching out for you. They're telling me that they watch out for you when you have conflicts of things. There's a lot of conflicts even in your mind, I feel like racing thoughts, but they're also telling me that they protect you when you have conflicting conflicts with things. So they're telling me that they protect you. So they're telling me that was part of his journey. He took his journey. That was what he had to do. It was his time. It was what was planned. That's what he's told me. That was part of my plan. That was part of the plan of the universe, with God. That was my time with that 3 of Wands. He's telling me also that this is part of your journey. This is part of your expansion. Him passing on was part of your growth, as part of your journey as well, and part of his growth and his journey. I get the Temperance card. So it tells me that not only he's looking down and they're healing you and protecting you, that they send angels down and your angels are healing and protecting you with the Temperance card. So it was a very peaceful. I feel like they bring you calm. He wants you to be calm. He wants you to have hope. Remain hopeful, that these things are working out for you. Because I get the Empress card. He wants to tell you that he's doing beautiful in heaven. He's very content. He's with the angels right now. That's what he's telling me with the Temperance card. He's up there in heaven. He's beautiful. He's having the Empress card. So I feel like he's healed. So whatever was bothering him, he's healed now. That's a healing card. He's also very connected. You're very connected. He also told me you're very good. You're very motherly. You're very nurturing. He said that you took care of him. Maybe you helped him. Maybe when it came to that, you took care of him possibly, or you always sent him good love and energy, and he wants to say he's doing the same for you. The High Priestess card. So he tells me he comes to you in your dreams, or you connect with him intuitively, and he wants you to continue to connect and trust your intuition. I feel like you don't do that enough, and he wants me to tell you you are very strong. He wants you to continue to work on that and continue to connect because you are gaining this. And the star card comes out. So he says you're a superstar. He wants you to be a superstar. He's loving it up there in heaven. He's the star of the show. That's what he's telling me. He wants you to be the star of the show down here. So that's what he's telling me. He wants to bring you hope, love. It's coming. He wants you to feel that love that they send you all the time. He wants you to remain hopeful. He wants you to continue to connect with them, and they send you the love and they protect you from the heavens. So there's multiple ones. I have the Three of Cups holding up my deck too, so that tells me that there's multiple family members up there that are watching out for you. It's a collaborative effort. So I hope that resonated with you, Carol. That's what I get. So thank you very much for the super chat. Let's see. Thank you for all the good vibes, guys. So, but like I said, if I did a reading for you, I hope that it resonated with you. We've been on for 2 hours now, so that flew by, man. Whew, 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, total resonance with reading, light and love to you. Thank you very much. So, but I'm sending you guys all light and love. Before we go, let's do a collective. Let's do a collective. Thank you for you. You're on my sunshine. Let's do a collective energy raising, okay, for everybody in this. So let's do that. Let's do a collective energy. So once again, but we always I always end my shows this way, and I want to do same thing. If you want to light a candle, you can. If you want to grab your sage, if you want to grab your incense or whatever you want, you don't need it, but it's all intention. So, all right. So. What we're going to do now, if you're ready, if you're ready to go, we're going to go ahead and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to slow your breathing down. I want you to breathe in nice and slow, in through your nose, 2 to 3 seconds, slowly out through your mouth, 2 to 3 seconds. Calm our mind down. Now I want you to, we're calming our mind down, calming our mind down. We're breathing, we're breathing, we're breathing. Now I want you to think of a beautiful moment in your life that brought you the most joy, brings a smile to your face, and a happy memory, something that brought you joy in your heart. I want you to picture that, and I want you to bring it into your heart center now. Now, with your heart is open to the love, I want you to pull your white light energy in that you've given away. We're going to pull it in through the top of our head, in through the bottom of our feet, and in through our heart that's open like a beautiful lotus flower. And when the energy comes in, the energy is going to fill you. It's going to fulfill you. It's going to heal you. It's going to renew you. With this energy that has renewed us and healed us, we are now, as beautiful beings of light, we're going to push that beautiful light out back into the universe with the affirmations that stick strongest to you at this time. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am a divine being and creation of God. I am healing. I am sending increased light, love, frequency, and vibration to the world and the universe around me. I am emitting love. I am healing others. I am abundant in all areas of my life. I am sending abundance to all in the universe. I am worthy. I am healed. And I am divine. So be it, and so it is. All right, guys. Good stuff. Thank you, Shannon Rice. I appreciate the super sticker. You rock. Sending you light and love. Like, I'm dizzy right now from that. That was powerful, guys. I feel like we did some good there. Good job. When I get dizzy, that means the energy is super strong. So you guys are all warriors, and I'm very proud of all of you. You know, it's amazing. You guys are all doing great. Thank you, Sunflower, for the super sticker. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you very much. You guys are all awesome. So, well, guys, it's been 2 hours and 21 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go eat dinner. I want you guys to keep up the fight. Okay. Keep up the fight. I want you guys to continue to say your affirmations and stay positive, even with this world around you that's beating you down on a daily basis. You are here and you are awake for a reason. You are here to fight the fight that others cannot. It's not an easy job, but it's one that God tasked you to do. So stand in your truth, be the light, be the love, be the beautiful being that God put you here to be. Soldier of Light, out. I love you guys.